Hello, it's Philip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and this morning I'm looking at a book from Edward Elgar Publishing. This is a book on intellectual property, pharmaceuticals and public health, with a subtitle, Access to Drugs in Developing Countries. This is the book here. It's not a particularly heavy book. That's the back cover. You can see the book itself has a number of chapter headings. It's got what is quite useful as a detailed index at the back, and what you've got throughout are a whole series of points that are being made, and also very useful footnotes at the bottom. So it's again very useful from the academic point of view, and very much aimed at the academic market. It's got a number of contributors who are listed there. The book is actually edited by 4 people: Kenneth Shadlen, Samira Guennif, Alenka Guzman and Lalitha. Now, the title we've given this book, which is on the web and in the journals, is Intellectual Property Rights Meet Public Health Worldwide, and that's what this book is really aimed at. Because the pharmaceutical industry, and IP in particular, are very important modern aspects of law which perhaps some people don't have as much understanding as they might like to have, so this book actually will give them a lot more information. As I say, the book is published by Edward Elgar, and it will appeal strongly, in our view, to a wide range of professionals, academics and students with interest in and involvement with public health matters worldwide, specifically the pharmaceutical industry, which is a massive industry, of course. As the subtitle indicates, the focus here pertains to access to drugs in developing countries, an issue which has raised its profile in the public consciousness with increasing frequency, especially of late. To cite just one example, the book's 4 expert editors point out that post-Apartheid governments in South Africa have struggled with meeting the dual objectives of increasing local production of essential medicines whilst reducing prices. So bearing all this in mind, including the ongoing controversies centering on branded versus generic pharmaceutical products, the pharmaceutical industry, which is concentrated mainly in only probably 6 countries, relies very much on patents and trademarks, and is therefore heavily dependent on IP rights, patents in particular. One assertion made by the editors, all of whom hail from top universities, is that the ongoing harmonisation of IP rights globally over the last 3 or 4 decades has meant that the pharmaceutical industry generally has increased its presence in developing countries. There are 13 international contributors to the book, including the 4 editors, and they examine all the pertinent aspects of this fascinating field. Do read our detailed review, because it looks in more detail at what we actually have said here. Let me therefore conclude by saying that if you're a student, academic or practitioner in any related IP matters, particularly international health, international political economy or international development and law, a growing area, this book certainly provides you with an impressive mine of information if you find yourself having to argue your corner on any number of legal, economic and ethical issues in this frankly complex field of study. So thank you to Edward Elgar for being a pathfinder again with this work, and also to the 4 editors and the contributors. Thank you very much. Bye bye.